have like 10 seconds for this next question.
Mm.
Top of mind, what are some stocks you're holding on to right now?
Investing, trading. Some of that trading stocks I sold na.
Okay.
Certec was one sold, took profits on
Investing.
investing. Yun pa rin, hindi nagbago yun. Lahat ng mga gusto ko dati, it's still there. The SM Primes, the Ayala Lands, the Jollibees, 3 stocks, it's still there. Hindi siya mawawala dun.
This is a controversial topic, and maybe it could be even a conspiracy theory. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I have heard this from some people in my circle. Do you think that there is a strong manipulation behind our stock market, that it's being manipulated by a few people, that it's being manipulated by a few conglomerates maybe? What are your thoughts on that?
Sa akin lang, the answer, I don't know. Kasi that's my edge siguro. I'm not someone from the PSE. I was never a broker. I was never an investment banker. I was never someone from a mutual fund. I'm just an outsider trading the market. So that's why technical analysis works for me, because I don't have any other source of news eh. Wala akong chismis na nakukuha. Wala akong other things na nakukuha. So kung meron man, I'm not so sure. But what I do know is it's working for me. So I don't know kung meron yun. Kung meron man, if the charts are telling me to buy, I buy. If the charts are not telling me to buy, tas kung meron, it doesn't matter to me eh. So that's why I keep hammering to people, the chart discounts everything, because everything I need to know is found in the charts. Lalabas naman kung may volume, bumibili mga tao at a certain price. Lalabas din naman if people are buying it up. The chart tells me. So if there is or if there's none, it has come to a point where that's why I like the stock market, because you don't have to think about other people. All you have to think about is your own trading. So I don't know.
With that, and just to give it more beef, the question, no? How many times did the chart tell you to do this and then the opposite happened?
Dami. And I just cut. Madami. It always happens naman eh. Kala mo support, mag-hold yung support, hindi nag-hold. Cut. Or kala mo breakout, tapos 3 candlesticks after, it fell down. Cut also.
Let's say out of 10 times, how many times do those things happen?
I don't gauge it like that. Pero there's a times there would be times kasi na sunod-sunod tama. There will be times also na sunod-sunod mali. Were there consecutive times na 5 sunod-sunod mali? Meron. Were there consecutive times also na 5 tama? Meron also. Pero I don't that when I was starting out, when you are trying to build your routine, dapat dun ka metrics based. You have to see out of 10 trades ilan ka tama. Pero ngayon already, when I have my routine already, I already know ano yung kailangan kong gawin. Simple lang naman eh. If you follow the videos, puro support resistance lang gamit ko. Tapos I add those other techniques eh. If you're in your craft that you have to measure kung ilan yung kailangan mong out of 10 trades, ilan yung tama, that's when you start doing metrics. But when you already find your routine, matagal na akong di nag-track nung ganun. What's very important lang for me is the growth that I get there, I just use the money and then buy more stocks with dividends. Ganun ko lang siya ginagawa pa ulit-ulit. So, hindi ko na siya natatrack out of 10 trades, ilan yung tama. Pero if you're asking me, were there specific trades na 5 straight mali? Oh, naman. That happens.
And there are some people who encounter that na bakang inisip nila nga is, parang may manipulation dito ah. What do you tell those kinds of people?
Na you bought the stock, it went down, tas it's manipulated? Hindi, it went down because you probably bought wrong also. I don't know eh. What I've seen also, majority of the people who would think that way is, this is me. If I make a mistake, it's my fault. I don't blame other people. And I think other people are saying that also kasi inisip na hindi nila kasalanan, biktima sila eh. So I don't think that way. I'm coming into the market knowing na may possibility na ganun, may possibility na hindi. But in spite of that, papasok pa rin ako. So if I make a mistake, it's all me. It's all on me also. So yun. Pwede kasi, pwedeng hindi. Pero as far as I know, the PSE is doing what they can to safeguard it. I don't know if it really happens or not. But what I do know is kung mali, I don't have to blame anyone else kasi that's the beauty of the market. If there's something wrong, you can always cut, you can always get out. If mali bili mo, it's all on you. I think if there's one tip you give people or you tell people is if there's a mistake, you don't have to blame, you can't blame anyone but yourself. Kung may nagsabi na bilhin to tapos binili mo, the question you ask yourself, bakit mo binili? Binili mo ba dahil sinabi nung tao na yun tapos nagkamali tapos bumagsak? That's your fault. It should come to a point that people have to realize na yung stock market, it's not like a mutual fund na pwede mong iwan yung pera mo. It has to be always based on, like what we said at the start of this podcast, who you are and what your skills are also.
How important is technical trading for you? A lot of people who are trying it for the first time without going to your seminar or without hearing an experienced stockbroker like yourself teaching them, usually ang mindset is fundamental investing, pwede na yan. Pero how important is it for someone to know the technical side of stock trading and investing for them to become successful at it?
Unbeknownst to many, there's a few people doing fundamentals, there's a few people doing technicals. Majority, they just guess. Or they just listen to what other people say. That's the broad majority of the retailers that we have. How important is technicals? For me, it's everything. May tanong, something, nothing, or everything. For me, it's everything. I need to know where the stock is headed. I need to know what the direction is. You don't even have to know the details of the other indicators. You don't even need to know how to look at all of the other candlestick patterns or all of the chart patterns, kung head and shoulders ba yan, or rounding bottom ba yan, or cup and handle ba yan. At least you need to know the direction. Is it trending up? Is it sideways? Is it going down? That's it. If you know the direction, that tells you already how you can segment your trade. So kung position trader ka, paakyat siya, di pumasok ka. Pag sideways siya, you need to know how to plot your support very well and sell at the resistance. Pag downtrend ka, position trader ka, you stay away. Kung quick trader ka, as long as you know how to plot your support and resistance, regardless of the market, you're supposed to be okay as well. So knowing the trend is the most important thing.
So you've been doing stock trading for how long?
Well, na, a decade.
A decade?
In the market, there was a time talaga gusto ko na maging investor. Kasi idol ko talaga Warren Buffett. Super. People don't like him because investor lang daw. But it works eh. It works. So that's why I had to segment my portfolio, because there's a portion inside of me that wants to be an investor. There's a portion also that wants to be a trader. So, the best way for me to do it is the same way I handle my money na nakaseparate siya into different buckets, the same way I handle my stocks na different buckets din siya. So that when I'm here, parang ikaw, lima negosyo mo. Yung approach mo sa isang negosyo mo na mature is different from negosyo mo na starting up pa lang. So, ganun din yung ano ko doon. When I'm here, iba yung mindset ko dito versus when I'm here. So, that's how I treat it.
You mentioned that Warren Buffett is your someone you look up to, and he has Berkshire Hathaway, which a lot of people invest in, and he's the one directing the investments. Why don't you do that?
Nalin?
Open up
wala akong
company
pangarap na
that does that.
Ito na yung pangarap ko lang eh. Just want, yun lang. It may look bad na when people say you have to always dream higher. Wala nang masyadong pangarap eh. Masaya na ako sa makain lang yung gusto ko. Yun lang talaga. Pero syempre, you have other targets that you create every year. Yeah. Pero wala.
Pag nag-open ka, sabihan mo kagad.
Sa ano. Pero yun, I don't know. Wala na parang, I don't know eh. Kaya nga sobrang excited ako sa YouTube because the challenge of getting 1 million subscribers is very, very hard. So that's something that makes it exciting for me. Pero to build, parang if you say na, I want to build this mansion somewhere, parang wala akong ganung target. That's why when we were talking about financial freedom, my number for financial freedom is very, very low because I don't have to pay a very, very large amortization to be able to support and buy this house, to buy this car, because I know a lot of people who earn probably 100 times more than me, pero they're handcuffed also because they pay a large amount of loan. Then they have a workforce of 500 people na kailangan yung overhead nun mas malaki. Ako, I don't have that. I just have something that's enough for me to be able to stop whenever I like also. So, yun. It's bad for a lot of people that say you have to always not be satisfied. Pero I'm satisfied. I'm content eh. Yun lang sa akin yung ability to be able to parang gusto ko magkape 5 times a day without worrying if it will hit my budget. Okay lang, gusto ko mag-steak araw-araw, gusto ko mag-ramen araw-araw.
Yeah.
Okay na ako dun. Yun lang. Ewan ko kung hindi ko alam eh. Kailangan ko ba mas malaking pangarap? Di ko talaga alam eh.
I think it's up to you. But a lot of people, I think yun na yung pangarap na kagaya mo, retired at 36, tapos financially free. Now, you've been doing this for a decade, you mentioned, or maybe even more. What are some of the most painful lessons that you've learned the hard way in stock trading?
Makinig sa ibang tao. When I was starting out, dami dun. wala pang Facebook nun eh. May Facebook na, pero the way people would communicate was mga online forum. So, mga nasa, naglalagi na ako sa mga online forum nun. Tapos sabi nila, bilhin nyo to kasi ganyan. So, I would buy it also. Then I'd lose money. Then I had a friend also na gano'n, bilhin mo to. I'd lose money also from that. So, the biggest mistakes that I made were listening to a lot of people. That's why even if I talk about stocks in YouTube, I would always tell people, don't listen to what I say. Listen to the logic behind what I'm saying so that you can apply it on your own. Even when I do stock charts, when I do stocks by request, nandun yung chart, but I always say, while I'm doing it, dapat nakabukas na yung chart nyo, pinapanood nyo yung para you get to analyze it and form your own opinion. Because it's never about stock picks. It's about you forming something that will work also for you. So, my biggest mistakes, listening to other people. My biggest mistake, nagmamadali ako, gusto ko kagad kumita ng mas malaki, putting a position na hoping that this will go higher, that it didn't go the direction I want. I lost money there. Also, yung when I was starting, yung mga, I bought this stock at the hope na abot siya ng 100. That's why I keep telling people hope is not a strategy because nakita ko iba yung umaasa ka na tataas siya na yun lang yung pinanghawakan mo na you think it will go up. So there. Coming in not having a plan. So ngayon, bagsak, kunyari may stock akong binili, bumagsak yung stock na yun. As long as bumagsak yung stock na yun, tapos nasa plano mo naman, I'm gonna hold this kasi hindi naman nagbago yung negosyo.
Yeah.
Why should you worry? So
Right.
it has to come back to, you need to form your plan. So a combination of that, those were the mistakes. And then, this is not related to stock investing, pero I should have bought a lot of real estate earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I should have bought a lot of real estate earlier, not knowing that this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Ganon, yung baliktad kasi sa mindset ko, ayokong umutang para ng madami for it. Ayoko yun, that's why I like financial freedom because wala akong I'm not saying na I don't leverage. I also leverage. Pero yung leverage yung sobrang manageable na hindi siya dadating sa point na nakakabahan ako na what if walang pera, hindi ko kaya bayaran to. Never ko ginagawa yun.
Right.
But there was a deal na for a property, house and lot in Taguig, at that time was 9 million, 9.7 million. Ngayon nasa 20 plus million na. Ano lang ito, 4 years lang siya, 4 years lang. Kasi nagmamadali yung may-ari, nakatira na sila sa States, they just wanted to sell it. Sabi ko, ba't mo bibenta ng 9.7? Alam ko 7 million lang yan 2 years ago, tapos bibenta mo sa akin 9.7 million. Sabi ko, there will be better deals pa. Maghihintay lang ako. Yun, 20 plus million na. Ganun. So I should have taken the risk, taken a lot of loans din. Na naisip ko din na looking at hindsight, kung ganito kalaki yung loan ko, mas magtatrabaho na lang ako ng mas malaki para mabayaran yung loan na yun. Pero looking at it, would I want na mawala yung peace of mind ko na thinking about may looking at it from hindsight, feeling ko kaya. Pero at that time, hindi mo naman kasi alam eh. Yeah. So, mga ganong considerations.
Yeah. When did you make your first million in the stock market? And what did you do with it?
Wala, I've been saying it over and over. Everything that I've earned, I just put it back in. Everything capital appreciation goes back in. I only touch the dividend. So, kahit hanggang ngayon, everything just goes back in. Or, if there's something from capital appreciation, I just put it into another asset. Ganun lang siya. I always reinvest capital appreciation. I don't enjoy it for myself.
When did you make it?
A decade ago siguro. Yeah.
A decade ago. So, parang that year din na nag-start ka kasi sabi mo, decade
Hindi,
ago.
more than, I started investing 2007. So, 2010 siguro.
2010.
I think, yeah. Kasi I don't, just to give you a perspective, no, I don't look at my money that way.
Yeah.
I look at my money from the broad portfolio, meaning it has to be cash plus stocks plus other assets. That's how it has to be looked at. I guess people are thinking that how much should you have in the stock market, but eto pa. I said this in a different video that I have more cash now than at any point. Similar din to Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett right now has more cash right now at any point in history. Yun. And that's part of your portfolio and it's not in the market. Kasi cash is a position. Cash is something that will allow you to explore other things as well. So I just treat the stock market as just one asset class. It's just that yun yung pinaka-favorite ko sa lahat ng mga asset classes na yun. Pero do I have other asset classes? Oo. And what people need to look at is they need to look at it from a more holistic approach, a more holistic perspective na this is my asset plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this. It makes up my total portfolio. I think it has to be, people should look at it from a portfolio management perspective. So if you're asking me, prior to the market, Oo, kasi from business, you can get it alone already
Mhm.
from that cash. So, I've always maintained a level of cash na nakatago still. It's just that now, I'm still putting in sa market, pero
Mhm.
I'm anticipating that if something bad happens, gusto ko may bala ko.
Yeah.
Either pambili ng real estate, na mabibili ko ulit yung 20 maging 9 million na lang siya, or a business na mura or stocks na mura, something like that.
So you're considering real estate na rin ngayon?
Not at these prices, unless I find something that's really, really attractive.
Mhm.
So that's hence the bala, because if meron magmamadali na magbebenta, that ang dami ko naririnig na kwento na sana mangyari sa akin yung, I'll give you an example. Syempre ayaw naman natin ito mangyari. May kaibigan ako, yung condom binili niya, it was worth 6 million, pero nabili niya at cost nung taong bumili.
Mhm.
Kasi bakit? Yung biniling condo na yun, dapat gagamitin nila nagpakasal sila, pero nag-break sila bago ikasal. So gusto na
Wow,
niyang
oh my.
gusto na niyang i-dispose kasi para hindi na niya
Bad memory.
bad memories lang.
Yeah.
Sabi niya, bili mo na to kahit kung ano yung presyong ginastos ko, I'll just sell it to you at that price. Ganon. Yung mga
Emotional,
deals na ganon.
Yeah.
Never nangyari sa akin yung never. Ayoko naman may mag-break, no, pero kung
Sabi ni Lord, masyado ka na mayaman.
hindi. Kung mapanood mo yung video ko with Carlo Ople, alam mo yung pangarap ni Carlo Ople?
Ano?
Kaya nga, yun yung, sabi niya, I want to be a billionaire in pesos. Pag nakuha ko yung billion, papamigay ko. Ako wala akong pangarap na ganun eh. So,
Grabe.
yun yung mga yun dapat yung mga in-interview mo na, sabi niya, I just want to hit a billion para masabi ko nagka-billion ako, tapos papamigay ko siya.
Grabe.
Yun. Yun yung mga pangarap, di ba?
Grabe yun.
Ako
Shout out to Carlo Ople.
wala akong ganun na ano eh.
We're down to our last 3 questions actually. Do you have businesses you run currently or
Wala.
you manage? Wala.
I just invest.
Pero you don't want to start?
I've done a lot. Sobra. Na-realize ko I'm not an operator eh. Ayoko yung sakit ng ulo na mag-handle ka ng tao. It's hard for me eh. Tsaka mabait ako eh. Kunyari, tao ko siya. Tapos di siya nagpa-perform. Tatanungin ko lang, nag-enjoy ka ba? Okay lang, bawi na lang tayo next time. Ganun ako. E di malulugi yung negosyo pag ganun, di ba? Malulugi yung negosyo. Kaya yung editor na kukunin mo para sa akin, sana mabait yung editor na kukunin mo para. Yun. So, I'm not really an operator. That's why I've structured it in a way that I like investments, and then yung investments na lang magpapano. Kasi siguro personality ko, and it allows me na if I want to travel, makaka-travel ako. So, yun. It's, I guess, leaning on to yung personality ng tao. Tsaka, hindi ko na nakita sarili ko na papasok ako ng office. Kahit ako may-ari ng office, hindi ko nakita na ganun eh. Na ako yung papasok ka everyday. Gusto ko yung, pero ngayon yung wife ko, ginigising ako maaga kasi sabay kami nagbe-breakfast eh. Pero kung wala yun, yung gigising ka 11 a.m., tapos yung problema mo, isipin mo, saan kaya ako kakain? Ano kaya masarap? Ay, ganun. Yun yung gusto kong dilemma.
Nandun ka na ngayon, di ba?
Nandun na, pero not about handling other people's problems also. Kasi that's hard eh. Naka-stress din siya eh. Kaya yun, yung mga yung experience din sa barbershops, yung mga sakit ng ulo ng barbers, yung when we did food, yung mag-iinventa, kailangan titignan ko pa na magma-match to, yung ano na to, or when we did t-shirts, to check kung may nananakaw ba na t-shirt, ganun. Ayoko na yung ganung hassle eh. Siguro, if there's a template, I like Chinkitan's template, ganun din siya. He doesn't work with, he works with a few people. Tapos, yun. And he figured out a way. He's very, very good at investing in art. He's investing in this.
Yeah.
So, there's a way also to create, I guess, cash or wealth na hindi lang siya exactly from a business also. Pero what I do is, I try to study how to value businesses, and I just invest in them. And that's why when people say the stock market is risky, I don't think it's risky kasi hindi siya mag-zero. Unlike investing in startups, pwede mag-zero yung startups.
Giving value to people who are professionals right now, let's say their salary is 25,000. No, 25, yeah. Median salary, 25,000. How much of that would you, at the get-go, suggest would go to savings, investing, and spending?
Honest answer, if I were in their shoes, if my salary was 25,000, I will get so many sidelines to make my income 100,000. Kasi 25,000 won't really give you enough firepower for investments. That's the best way to do it. A lot of people rely on their investments thinking that 1,000 a month will help them hit 1 million. It's hard. The best way to do it is habang bata ka, habang may trabaho ka, work 16 hours, hustle 8 hours at work, be good at your job, the remaining 8 hours, find so many sources of income that will work for you. Kasi 25,000 salary caps you eh. It caps you na pag, yun na lang, you have to go, you really have to go into defense. So gagawin ko kung 25,000, I'll probably save 70% of it para malaki yung pwede kong i-invest. Tapos magtitipid ako in other areas, magbabaon na lang ako araw-araw. Tapos magtatrabaho, I'll probably work from home. Hindi na ako magtatrabaho sa malayo na lugar kasi mauubos yung pera ko sa commute. So, if I'm 25,000, I'll get a job that's work from home and save 70% from it. I will live with my parents. Then, bibili ako madaming delata. Yun yung contribution ko sa family. Tapos, yun yung kakainin ko.
Shout out pala sa mga gustong mag-work from home dyan. Marvin Germo looking for an editor for his videos on YouTube. So, if you want to work from home, you have video editing skills, please get in touch with Mr. Marvin Germo. Now, last two questions. Anything new you're working on?
Anything new? There's an online course called Make Money, Grow Money na kasama ko. Ikaw
maganda
kasama ko.
yun,
Ikaw yung kasama ko doon. Yun yung something new na for people who want to learn more about business and investing. I hope they sign into that. They be part of that. Yun yung something new na for 2020 that since I've been listening my talks, the only way for people also na hindi makakapunta doon sa cities kung nasan ako is Make Money, Grow Money online course. So,
it's www.makemoneygrow.ph.
Nasa link below, guys, sa description ng Leadership Stack. Please click it. Kung nanonood lang kayo ng videos ko, ako lang makita nyo doon. Pero sa Make Money, Grow Money, kasama si Shancy, totoong mayaman.
We're gonna be putting more videos there.
Siya. Sobra.
We're gonna be putting more videos there, even behind the scenes videos like this one we're doing right now. I know you guys are watching it live, but this is gonna be put down soon because it's a live video, but we're going to be uploading this in the Make Money, Grow Money platform. Again, that's www.makemoneygrow.ph. Check it out. If you want to sign up, please do. We made the rates there very reasonable because we're going to be updating it with much more content as we go. Last question is, where can people find you?
Where can people find me, guys? Subscribe below, YouTube, Marvin Germo. Parang awa nyo na bigyan natin ng pagkakataon ng isang tao na hindi gwapo na nangangarap sa buhay na maging gwapo. Yun. Totoo, sinasabi ko to. Kung si Erwan Yusuf, siya nagto-talk about stocks, kalahati na ng Pilipinas nagsa-stocks. Pero ako so wala akong social impact na nagagawa sa mundo.
Yun. Dami na nga. I think a lot of people are trading stocks. The new one since Marvin did the YouTube videos that he's been doing. I think a lot of them were influenced by you. If given a chance, do you think stock trading or investing should be a course or class in college? And would you teach it if you were asked to?
Maybe, pero on special occasions lang. Kasi the time alone that I have right now, cool. That's why I've been listening my talks because I'm trying to dabble on other things as well. That's why I've been doing more of the videos kasi feeling ko mas may multiplication factor yon. I think above and beyond college courses, if it can be a way for people to learn about this via YouTube, kasi feeling ko more people will see this than people who will attend college. So something like that even if you're 8 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old, way before you go into college, makita mo na itong video na to, matututo ka na eh.
Right.
So I think the best way to do it is to go beyond college, go beyond the normal educational system, that there's so many ways for people to learn right now na kahit hindi sila high school, hindi sila college, pwede na silang matuto. So could it be in college? Pwede, but I've seen it that if it will be in college also, it will be something that is more academic. Yung, eto yung PSEI, how is it computed, what's the ano. So it's something that will gear people to have more siguro an academic approach to it, but stock investing is something that should be not read, but something that's experienced also. So I think that's more important kasi reading a stock market book won't really change your life. Watching a stock market video won't change your life if you don't actually invest.
Yeah.
Yun.
Got it. All right, that's a wrap. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. This is again the master, the millionaire, Mr. Marvin Germo, Mr. Stock Smarts.
Sakto lang, guys. Sakto lang. Sobrang.
And we are very blessed to have him here, to have him answer our questions. A lot of the questions, first time ko rin na narinig yung sagot kahit na marami na kaming interview together. No? So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Until next time, keep leading.